Okay, so we just make it to Portland, Oregon. We were trying to pick a drone, which is a DJI Mini from Best Buy. And then we find out we are late, and the Best Buy closed at like 6 p.m. but we actually left at like 3 p.m. But somehow we managed, and then the manager there and the staff there is really nice, and then they stay, and then we just got it. Yep. I can hold it too. Okay, so we had enough of Portland, and now we are heading to Cali. Really, right now there's seriously not that many people outside. 很多人问我，最近美国的疫情情况是真的像新闻里报道的一样吗？怎么说呢？事实上好像街上也没有那么多人。然后现在我们再去加州看一下是一个什么情况。特别尤其是现在因为疫情，所以说街上根本就没有人。其实我觉得现在出门好像更加安全。
Oh, water. Peed. I drink some water. Feeling good. Got that? Ready for an extra 5 hours of driving? Are you?
Yep. So we have already been spending like how many hours? 3 hours of driving of our trip from like Washington, Seattle to now Portland, and then we just trying to drive as down south as possible today. Yep. I'll see you later. Because some conversation just super meaningless. Honestly, like if two people had that idea that like, oh, I'm afraid that I'll get pulled over by just talking. I forget about how fast I drive. I feel like some conversation just completely no meaning. Like literally just you trying to find someone and then proving your point and you feel better. Honestly, like you can tell. But some like the way you can tell is like when you talk to some people, and then you can just tell by like if he ever changed his opinion at all. Like if he's not like nothing, like not even one thing, like that is really doubtable.
What if they just had the right opinion from the beginning?
Yeah, they could.
And then how would your test work, or how would you know?
What do you mean how my test work?
Well, you say that you can know if somebody's actually engaging in the conversation, if they change their opinion, that's a good thing.
Yeah, but what I'm talking about is that people who have the mindset of they are not about to change their mindset at all. They are not even about to thinking about to change their mindset. They go talk to people simply because they want to tell the others they are dumb.
Oh, they're not going.
Like they are not even going to
learn.
Yeah, you know that for sure. Like you know that the way they talk, that they are not even though it's right or anything, they wouldn't start that hard. Like they would not. Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I think it's kind of hard to tell whether or not somebody's going into a conversation for good reasons. Because what if they're right? Like if I were to
so what? Like so what?
What? Like I'm not gonna change. Like if I go into a conversation with somebody who thinks that the Earth is flat, like I'm not gonna change my opinion, but that doesn't mean that like there's something.
You had to be like a one. For me, I feel like if two of you having conversation, you want to be because you had to have a mindset of that you want to know the true thing, not because you know or he know or they know. You just want to know which one is true. By doing that, you are really opening to listen to others' opinion, and then like literally, you don't even think this voice come out of another person's mouth. Literally, basically you are thinking his mind is your mind. You don't think it is something like spoken out by someone else. Just thinking it as something you say, and then you thinking, and then you decided if it like real or not. Like,
but what if I go into the conversation, we have the discussion, I'm open-minded, I'm willing to change, I'm willing to decide.
Yeah.
But then at the end, I decide that
that's okay.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
How would you know that I was actually going in there with an open mind or willing to change my mind?
So what you mean is, how do you know that you actually?
Yeah. How could you possibly know that?
You can tell by a lot of detail. Like, if some people they just like suddenly just raise their volume, like they like the way they talk, like a little bit detail. They raise their volume. They get emotional. They just really want to talk, but not letting you to talk. Like, I feel like that is how.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like basically, some people say, no, Chen is dumb. Like, no, anyone else who think he's not dumb is also dumb. Like, I feel like that kind of argument is just you can tell. Like, honestly, even though someone still rejected it, still don't believe in your idea, but you can tell if he is actually listening to you and then he had think about it at all. Like I think you can tell when people are actually taking your ideas into consideration before they form their opinion, or like actually questioning their own opinions. But even then, it's pretty hard to tell. It's pretty hard to know for sure. Can you not tell?
I think I can tell some of the time, but I think there's a certain level of how much someone will let their ideas be exposed, and how much they'll let themselves challenge their own ideas.
Yeah.
And I think it's impossible for anybody to do it all the way. Like, you'll always be a little bit biased to your own ideas.
Yeah. Always.
So it's kind of hard to decide. Like, some people.
That's why sometimes I feel like a conversation like that really does not necessarily. It's not that I'm saying that it's not helping, but like I don't think it's like 100% efficient. I feel like just by spending time with those group of people that had different opinion with you, and then just live the life like how you see things, I feel like it's actually make more sense that way. Like from your action, like how you do things, like instead of like talking, because talking I feel like is something that you can literally make up a theory yourself but not execute it. I feel like really trying to understand them, like just literally by living their life like that, like see how is it like, kind of feel like
that's really
honestly, like when I was in China, like I said, like freedom doesn't matter, blah blah blah. I feel like just bull crap that people talk about Westerner, like
freedom doesn't matter.
Yeah, like not the American so-called freedom, not the freedom I want. But but the thing, yeah.
You mean like our idea of freedom?
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you mean.
But then I could never understand. I would never understand, and I will never, if I just live in China forever. So that's why I changed my opinion by not talking to people, but actually I'm leaving the country. You see what I mean? Like, see what I can do.
That's nice when you have the ability to do it, but I don't have the ability to live the lives of everybody that I speak
Then
with.
honestly, it's really hard.
It is hard, and
by talking, and even now, like a lot of people you talk to is still different because the most people you are talking to is like from this country. You still never know what people in China think or any other country.
yeah,
And either if they come here, they still had the ability to talk to you. So you still couldn't talk to the people who don't have the ability. So yeah. So by saying that, it is really hard, and it's undoubtedly hard. Undoubtedly.
Yeah.
I think one reason that stop people from like one reason that people misunderstanding each other is really the barrier of like border. Like I mean, internet is still internet. Like honestly, I don't think internet is free like with communication. So like I mean, although you're saying that you can talk to people from other country on internet or any other way, but like, I feel like you still really need to talk to face. Because one reason that talking on internet is not really that good is because when people doing things on the internet, there's like no consequences. When they say something, when they put a words out there, they don't think there's consequences. They usually just go by the crowd, and honestly, I don't think that's honest opinions. And that's why I think people still need to cross the border and talk like face to face, and not just really like talk face to face, like actually see how their life like when they are like when you see them like happy every day, like they just feel good about what they're doing every day, and then you go there and tell them, oh no, that's not enough for you. You need this kind of freedom or that kind of freedom. It's kind of like over. But it really depends on like what the actual situation is, cause yeah, I'm so thirsty.
Alright, well, I'll cut it there.
Okay, so right now we are like in the middle of nowhere by the coast of Oregon, and we did not book our Airbnb early enough, and I also forget my sleeping bag. And right now we really don't know where to live, and also Josh is running around. Say something.
You can borrow my sleeping bag. I can just sleep in all my clothes.
Yeah, we will probably sleep in the car today and then hit the road tomorrow morning or something. It's always the first time, and should always be aware and plan sometime.
I hope you get caught.
You got that?
Yeah. Plus we forget to turn the microphones off, and now the microphone's battery is dead.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, and then now the reason that the quality is bad is probably because of that. I'm using the microphone of the camera. Okay, after an hour later, we finally found a Walmart over there, and now we just decided to sleep in the parking lot, trying to figure out how. Actually, it's not that bad. We somehow managed to make our car into a 5-star hotel. Yep. Okay. Damn, wait. I still have tons of stuff in my pocket.
What is that?
Oh, face swipe.
Face wipes? But didn't you just use baby wipes?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
You good? Go inside. Turn on, lay on your side.
Like this?
Yeah. Like that. There you go. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. You should put your head over here and put your feet there, because your knees, you're gonna be curled. So your knees are gonna have to go here. Get what I'm saying? Actually, you should probably try and flip the mattress the other way too.
Wait, what?
Oh, because the nozzle's on that end? Nah, you can just sit up and do it.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Okay.
recording?
Okay. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.